Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki! I kinda wanna close it Omna again just so you get to hear the Doki Doki bit where the game opens. Okay, so we left off, we're on our next second poem. And we're trying to get into Yuri's pants, I think. So we want to be, emo, I think. Or something like that. Seriously, we don't want to choose like marshmallow and fun and joy and all that. I really like the word heaven sent, man. I gotta keep using that. I guess fear actually would have been better. So she wants cutesy stuff. She wants emo stuff. I don't know what she wants. Sunshine and stuff like that sounds also quite cutesy. You know. Just the word intellectual sums up. See, you don't want to say kawaii. Well, if I did it perfect the first time, because this is about whether I do it better or not, and I think it looks like it's the same options again. I think it's, yeah, I mean, I remember all of these words. Anime. I don't fucking know what to choose, man. Like, how are you meant to choose between frightening and horror? Aren't they the same thing? Let's choose massacre, let's be super... Was this game originally in Japanese? I'm not even sure it was. I feel like 90% of these go with Yuri better than the other ones. Emo. Embrace death for eternity. Hello, Ben. I switched the emotes to say Ben is the best, so it's gonna get updated whenever they accept my emote. Sorry, Ben. Okay, it crashed. Well, good job game. Okay, I hope I all saved. That took all of 2 seconds today, but I need to speedrun it again. No, I did not all save. Okay, what was, oh god, is it different now? I don't know why it'll be back up. Could take it like a few days. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I don't want to spend so long again. Doki Doki! What does Doki even mean? I don't know what that means. She likes fantasy, right? So... do. No, I think they're different now every time then. I think any of these really fit. Oh, let's choose Starscape. Starscape is such a nice word. Oh god. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Army T-chan, Ross-chan! Yo, sorry. Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple things with you anyway. Fucking savage. Speaking of which, are you watching at work, Ben? I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. No thanks. Sweet. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why do you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents fall into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Well, I hope you've got headphones in. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. What the fuck is this guy like? Code Geass and this shit up. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Okay. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. It's not gonna fix on it, Ben, so it doesn't say Bosca and you can read that. Yuri! Tell Ross-chan to let me borrow some money! Yes, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Did I... Oh, wrong one. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That didn't sound very fun. There's no way you could think of that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to save the revolution. What? Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if we waiting for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yamete! Out of nowhere, something smashed Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Oh, what was? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ha 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 ha! Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Mmm! Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth, squeezing in it. I bet my tongue, Yamete! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Come on, where's this? Rope? Aye, that's not animated. Oh, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Here! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth fails, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glanced around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ah, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay! Of course she's okay! She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all, she could have gave us notice. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true! Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Hey Osorio, I'm Super Osorio! Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Yeah. Well, my last period of the day was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost the track of time. Ah. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kinda started kinda recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I want to let you down, not us, Chan. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that. Don't you worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. And I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Arigato. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already sailed down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What? Can't be prayed. Hey Yuri. Hey? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't... No, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can really make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. He stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow him, she's a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the flower inside. Donna Suki's in the closet. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also facing an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then we'll go get... Oops. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements, grateful. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs! Oh boy, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay, sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's all kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Rush-chan in club activities? Hey! My mouth gapes. I suppose that there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Rush-chan. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri! Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Rush-chan, how come whenever I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect, we have emotions, you can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head, your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you'll say, I knew that was coming! Yuri lifts her head. Rush-chan, I really like being friends with you. Ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked in nearest water fountain, and once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Pfft, exciting stuff. Rush-chan, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri says the temperature in the kettle's 200 degrees. It's cooking instructions. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. How can you do it improperly? Even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches teaspoon and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. You said so. I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I'd try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out that it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Rush-chan. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Rush-chan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over the desk. You can just lift the book up. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. May, you're like 14. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. You have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I get hidden from Sayori's candy reader. I'll take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups our sides. As if in sight, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's been less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle! Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand is not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her is faded. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I can finally manage to relax a little, put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Come in a sigh. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Hey, are you sure? Well, if I touch it then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Well, I can feed it to her now. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading. I take a chocolate candy and pop into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. Now I shove it right in there, Cap cried. That means I can't stop here. I propensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Rush-chan. Gomennasai! I guess I should have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah! I always feed my friends chocolate. So yeah, that's all it was, yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see! Situation's gone really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. I can just tell by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my finger, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. I didn't even come to this. Yuri doesn't have her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breast. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath in my fingers. Okay, everyone! Ahem. Yeah. Yuri draws back. It's a time to share poems. That's a chance. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates and then we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Get the feeling this is something the other of us will have the courage to bring up. I'm kinda fucking tired of talking to Yuri. Oh, I don't... It's probably worse. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the podium with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Rush-chan, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on these so quickly? But yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving you more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Look, Ben, it'll show up when it shows up. Also, it's called Ben 1 now, because I can't name it Ben for some reason. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Oh, I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Zirakun. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and... I don't know what that says. And wage. And wage? It could be a wage. And has to begin with U. And gauge. And image. An image. The moon increments its rays and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Wait, so she was a raccoon all along? Oh my goodness. It was a little more daring than with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ross-chan? What, like playing Doki Doki, maybe? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel that everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and their individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Haha! Maybe ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. That's 2 IRL right there! You're good at a lot of things, writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Ross-chan. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're too thankful for that. I'm kind of slipping to the Spanish or Italian there. It's nothing really. You ain't smell Cecilia at me, but just... Ooh, for just a moment her timidness seems to disappear. Ooh, I like this one, Ross-chan. There's some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how that's how it works, but then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Oh shit, I missed the whole wall of text there. Something about how, yeah. Me neither. Me neither! Why don't you at least try giving me some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you may end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean by trying to keep in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bipolar? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. What? Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Hey, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ross-chan. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Ahem. Ahem. Fuck me, I need a drink before I read this. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, time comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, my friend looked through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, but they're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Ahem! Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think I'm thinking too hard about it. My point is, it came out great. You should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So I was already happy I'm getting obsessed with something before dropping it over there a week later. I wonder if that's one of those times. Can't believe they haven't done poetry and literature club before. I fucking owned this club. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I liked your last one better. Hey, really? Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're not really good enough for that. It fell flat. That may be true, I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I always like poems that don't try too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, kawaii, and to point. You're his head over heels for all this scripting nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. There. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang chorus, my heart would pound to rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Monkey ass. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks, That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Ha, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it. She said something similar to you, that people should make others feel insecure by those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I don't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, it's not like I would judge her or anything. Suki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her brain style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message of your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, we're doing this again? Hiya again, Narasan-chan! How was the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as I'm not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Get my poem to Monica. Alright! This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yes, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to create much a personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in her head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It's just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her, eh? You completely misunderstood. Also, I guess keep spoiling, I'm so triggered. Aha, calm down, I'm treating. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. Anyway, Monica whispers that part to me. It's just a hunch about, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read the Maya poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colors here want to stop a bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, a piercing, a red, a green, a blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise I won't stop, a violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Save me, load me, it's like a video game. It's even more abstract than your last one, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Wow, that sounds like me as fuck. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I feel that too. So hard for me to tell what it's about though. Man, it's torn by the video game. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Poem can be abstract as a musical or physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader, so putting it that way, not every poem is about something anyway. Here's Monica's the writing tip of the day, Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Well, guys, this is the tip even about the writing. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Fucking low. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems. Right there was something extra planned so everyone could come to sit in the front of the room. Is this about festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I have designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you had heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite a poem. Sayori's putting out all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring a poster outside for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Hey, well I did! Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori! I understand where the deer are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot of it asked for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we started the event out and each put on a good performance, it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about, all about that. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's alright, and it's those are reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes it standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly concerned everyone else's suspecting faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. I'm going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Oh, right-click hides it. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect us to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course, sir. Now let's see. Monica flips through the notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the poem. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites. Bring the world to life. Is that something she's done before? She's simply a natural. I glance around me, everyone in the eyes of Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Uses intense expression on her face. I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes reciting. Four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clutches a slip of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She walks quickly over to the poem. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called An Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes, almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice transforms into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after when we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing! Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and walks cheerfully to the poem. This one's called My Medal! Sorry, I cackled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's a Yoda poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like our soft voice has made this perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that's what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Great job, Sayori. Yay, even Army D liked it. Roshan, I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. Hold on a second. Oh no, it crashed again. No! 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 If it crashed with all that shit, I'm not reading through it again. I hope you know that. Holy shit, that's literally like... That's like... Oh, I tapped out again. It keeps crashing every time I tap out. Crashed again. Okay, I'm gonna put it into window mode. Maybe it's because I'm doing game capture instead of monitor capture. Let's find out. Yeah. Fuck me, that was 45 minutes, it's just got deleted. Okay, let's see if we can speedrun it. Well, I should have done Crimson because you like the word Crimson. She used Crimson. Oops, I did party. Just using big words. Speedrun! Speedrun! Fuck me, I'm so triggered, man. Shit! Go on! Ah! Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna get RPI, man. Or RSI even. I need to make a macro to click repeatedly. Cause then I'll skip accidentally, I think. Ah, click faster. Why didn't I save it in the 40 minutes? So dumb. Okay, I need to make sure she likes my poem more. Yeah, okay. Ah. Oh, I'm doing it in a different order now. I hope I still talk about how Yuri wrote that. Yeah, okay. Oh my god! Man even told me to save, huh? Ugh. Jesus Christ. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem feels really nice, but it might be that every other poems wouldn't work quite as well without the kind of delivery. Hey, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more of force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. As well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then the next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have time before the festival begins, you know. Okay. Now who's the next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Rush-chan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Rush-chan lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. That's okay. It's fine, it's fine. I may as well get over it, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I guess just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and stay in front of the poem. Everyone besides me make me feel terribly awkward writing my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident, my own writing is hard to put energy into. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. I don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you and Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why are you all looking at me? Because you're representing. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. She gets a little unenthused. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes every applaud. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making a pamphlet, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's a fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this in effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far. So I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. Stand up. I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that. It's a kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Rush-chan, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Welcome with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have changed, but today Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something earlier, like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here. Wait, are we assuming... Can I not clarify? Was this instead of Sayori? Can there be a separate occasion where Sayori's... Like she just said, can I walk home with you? That doesn't mean that I can't walk also home with Sayori, right? Walking home with Yuri, how I just thought that made my heart pound. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialise, I feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you wouldn't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I don't need you. I can't figure out the things you're seeing in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Have you said so? Conversation trails off now. I feel like how awkward, but it's kinda her fault for trying to me such a weird question. Can't just lie to her, but if something makes her happy, I'd hate to take that away from her. That's why I say there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival was only a few days. Who knows what will happen at that time? Yeah, who knows too, 'cause that's been an hour, so it's time to save. And quit. Thanks for watching part 2 of Doki 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 this. Join us next time. Tomorrow, probably.